What's going on, Clash Smashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back with some crazy Town Hall 10 action. Guys, I had a 99% 2-star that failed, and I'm not sure how it failed. We'll talk about that in just a second. I thought things should have went a little bit differently. We should probably got the 3-star, but unfortunately, we failed with a 99% 2-star, so we're going to talk about that, but we're also going to be showing some Town Hall 10 strategies, if you guys can see there, because I've been getting tons of requests for Town Hall 10 3-star strategies, and we got, you know, a lot of the most popular ones, and one really unconventional strategy that was pretty effective. We had a war against Blame Adam, which is actually Time to Clash's clan, and we ended up winning. We had a huge Town Hall 12 advantage, though, but their 10s were on fire. They hit for 68% 10v10. Meanwhile, we were right around, I think, 30%. So shout out to them. GG on the war. But we're going to go ahead and talk about some of these attack strategies. I'm going to show you this fail, show you the redemption to the fail. And that's what we're going to do today. So if you guys are pumped up for it, excited for some attack strategies, make sure you guys subscribe with those notifications on. If you do end up enjoying the video, make sure you slap a like on it. Or if you think my 99% 2-star is funny, slap a like on it as well. Let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. Alrighty, guys. So this is just my standard wrecked bow witch attack that I've kind of covered before. I've covered this in videos and stuff. And this is pretty much the strategy I'm doing quite a bit on the Town Hall 10 as I'm kind of working on learning other attack strategies. And honestly, some of these attacks I saw in this war were kind of a learning experience for me on what to look for in bases. So we start the witches in each corner with the bowlers in each corner, and that's just going to work that outside funnel. Wrecker going right up into the center here, but we'll go ahead and see, you know, the king and the bowlers coming in. And honestly, this one was really sketchy. I really wanted the 3-star, but I should have probably froze a little bit early on that one, on that Inferno, because it ends up taking down my king, which is a little bit of a problem. If I got that freeze in a little bit sooner, might have saved my king, might have saved some tanking for a little bit later in this raid. Kind of hard to say, but right now, besides the king going down to the freeze being super late, things are looking really good here. You know, we got the witches and bowlers working up the top. I knew these bowlers and witches by the time they got up there, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, you know, a little bit of hit point trouble. Queen and bowlers in the center kind of doing well. I mean, they're doing okay. They're not doing bad. They're not doing great. The queen is gonna go ahead and take down that Inferno. We lose all of our bowlers, and that's why I was saying they weren't really doing great. And then the queen's gonna come over here and start taking out more defenses, just working around here. I could have probably saved her ability, but I wanted to pop through that Tesla and also get as much of that taken out as fast as possible. So that's why I popped her ability a little bit early here. And this is the part of the raid you'll see coming right up here that really baffles me. So the queen comes in, takes out the Tesla, takes out that storage right here. Look, jump spell still active right there. I mean, we still got witches up top. Jump spell still active right there, right, guys? Watch what the queen does. She shoots a wall. That jump spell is active for at least 5, 6, 7 seconds. And she shoots a wall. Why? Oh my goodness, that made me so mad. A jump spell is 60 seconds. That one was up for at least 6, 7, 8 seconds. And the queen shoots a wall? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, she could have came over there, taken out that wizard tower. And then the second part of this, where I thought it should have been a nice, successful, you know, hit. And it's kind of hard to say because the witches are low hit points, as you see there. They take some bombs. Right there, our skeletons go down. 9 seconds left. It takes these witches 4 seconds, and then 5 full seconds. They spawned that up. I felt like it just took forever for those witches to spawn. Obviously, you know, I wanted to get the 3-star, but honestly, the queen should have taken that jump. Why didn't the queen take that jump? Oh, it was so painful, guys. Really, the biggest thing on that one was the queen. The queen should have took the jump and taken out that wizard tower, no problem. Just some bad luck on that one, but we did end up 3-starring on our other attack, so let's hop into that one. Alright guys, so basically the same thing that we did on the other base. Witches in the corners, bowlers in the corners. I do throw some giants over here on this outside just to tank a little bit. I'm scrolling to the wrong side. Just to tank a little bit because I'm pretty sure I either knew that Tesla was there, or actually I think this was a fresh hit. I think I put them there to distract that king while the witches got kind of working up and getting those skeletons going. So we're going to send the witches and skeletons, the witches and bowlers down the sides. Wrecker coming up the center here. Again, super late on my freeze, but we do end up getting the Inferno frozen with the clan castle troops. Wrecker goes down right there. a little bit late on the freeze. I gotta work on my spell timing. Sometimes I get so distracted, you know, making sure everything's going great in the attack. But this one was a lot cleaner. It didn't affect me as much. You know, we didn't lose our king, which was huge, you know, having that extra tank in there. So we got, you know, the heal going down right there in the center with the giants and the bowlers and the witches. And just look at all the bowlers and witches we got down here on this bottom side. And that's really going to help us out quite a bit to go ahead and triple this one. So we go ahead and see those bowlers jumping out there, following the king and the giants. Like I said, tons of bowlers and witches down there at that bottom side. And this one definitely went better. Still a little bit late on my freeze. You know, gotta work on that spell timing. If your spell placement is good, it's usually going to help you have better raids generally. I mean, that's just the facts. If your spell placements are good, you're going to have better raids. Kind of makes sense, right, guys? So we got a herd of bowlers left, tons of witches left, and we're going to go ahead and just get this one taken down, guys. We see those bowlers just working, taking out that wizard tower. We got a lot of stuff. We're going to just speed this up through that town hall as they kind of get through there because, you know, it's a high hit point building. But look at all those bowlers and witches left. That far side where those bowlers and witches made it through was absolutely huge. Kept them alive. Giant bomb goes off. Luckily, that didn't cost me the raid. That giant bomb could have cost me the raid on this one because if those troops were a little bit lower in health, we could have lost them. Definitely could have lost them. If that mortar shell hits a little bit more of our troops, we could have lost them. But we get a little bit of luck on this one, and sometimes you need a little bit of luck to get those triples, but a nice wreck bowitch 3-star there. Let's go ahead and hop into another attack. Well, this one was super duper unconventional. I couldn't believe he did this, honestly. Let's just go show it, guys. All right, guys, this one was my man Misa with 40 miners. 40 miners. I don't know. Apparently, Misa's been practicing his miner attacks. This is not something we're seeing a ton at Town Hall 10 right now. Most of the time when we're seeing miners, it's for farming raids or it's not for war. But when you do see Lava Hound in the clan castle, it's a great opportunity to go ahead and use those miners because they'll go ahead and just wreck right through that. Lava Hound's not going to do too much damage. Did have a wizard in there as well, but that wizard's going to go down fast. We see the wrecker go ahead and pop open. And it's really not that big of a deal. Giants in the wrecker right there, and the biters is just going to wreck right through this one, guys. I couldn't believe that he went with the biters, then he had a really good run through with them. So shout out to Misa wrecking this base with the mine. Oh, I couldn't believe it. And then the king up top staying alive a long time helps out also. But nice use of the spells, just the heal spells to keep those miners alive, keep them moving through the base. Skeleton spell also coming in just to kind of distract that wizard tower. Didn't really necessarily need that skeleton spell, so I think he just kind of threw it in there. But really just a few splash buildings left, wizard tower and a mortar. But like I said, this is not something we're seeing a ton at Town Hall 10, and that's why I really wanted to showcase this one for you because it was pretty effective, honestly. I mean, he got the triple, he got through it, and still had a good amount of miners left. That Lava Hound's not going to do anything to anything that's remaining. Like, the Lava Hound's going to do just baby amounts of damage. And it ends up being a great triple here from Misa with the 40 miner attack. Straight up just mass miners. Going to come over here, take out this last Tesla. We'll speed that up as the miners come in there. And tons of miners left over, guys. A nice triple there by Misa. You guys know Misa. You've seen it in other attack strategy, guys. Coming in with the miners, the clutch miners. He actually had miners in the clan castle. I thought it was all giants, but it was just one giant. So very nice attack there, Misa. This attack is actually pretty popular right now at Town Hall 10. I see it quite a bit. And that's a GoHoBo or even just giants with a hobo or even no golems with a hobo. But Psyduck's going to go ahead and use a wrecker with the GoHoBo here. Obviously, you're going to use the wrecker at Town Hall 10. If you can't use the wrecker, you can always use the golems with wall breakers. But I like the wrecker use on this one because, look, when you're doing a GoHoBo, you want to try to get out a few things, few key things. Clan Castle, Enemy Queen are the biggest. And on this one, I was like, is he really going to get the Enemy Queen out? He throws the jump down in there, and it doesn't really need it. Honestly, the jump was kind of not needed. The wrecker went in. But check this out, guys. In the wall wrecker, when it does pop open here, you'll see he has Valkyries in there. So the balloons go ahead and take the wrecker down. And look at that. He's got Valkyries popping out of the wrecker. And they're going to actually take out the enemy queen. We had an enemy clan use this against us quite a bit. The wrecker with the Valks in the clan castle. And it was super effective. So I think some of our guys picked up on that. And he does a great job chunking out that top side of that base. So the hogs can just come right around the bottom side with those heal spells and just absolutely destroy. So very well executed attack here by Psyduck Zombie. Very good patience on this one, not to deploy the hogs too early, but not to wait too long. And he's rewarded with a nice triple on this one. I want to show you because I thought it was really really nice how he used that wrecker to kind of get through the base and take out that enemy queen. Because I mean, if you don't take out that enemy queen, she's going to be chasing your hogs around, and it's going to be a little bit of a problem. So 32, 37 heroes on this attack, so it's like a mid Town Hall 10 hero attack, and it just works out really well for him here. Still got heal spell left. Could have probably had that heal down as the bomb tower was exploding, but I mean, that's just nitpicking. Honestly, he was fine on this one. Queen's still up, tons of hogs still up, and just a nice attack by Psyduck. Like I said, just really enjoyed seeing that one. Giant bomb goes off. We'll go ahead and speed this one up since it's all clean up from there, and we know that it's a triple. But this is a really popular attack. We're seeing a ton, whether it be like Queen Walk hogs or GoHoBo or just hog attacks in general, seem to be pretty popular at Town Hall 10, and we do see that Giant Bomb end up taking down the hogs, but still have the Wizard and Queen up. So very nice attack there by Psyduck Zombie, getting the 3-star, using that GoHoBo with the Valks and the Wrecker to take out that enemy Queen. Very, very unique way to get to the center of that base, but I think that's going to be more of a common thing nowadays. All right, guys, I'm going to show off one defense on one of our bases on Hendonomics here from Dirtip from Blame Adam. Like I said, their hit rate on Town Hall 10s was 68%. They went crazy on the Town Hall 10s. Not a lot of wasted attacks there. And I want to show this one off because it was a really well executed Go Lalo. I don't think he had bowlers. I'm pretty sure he had Valks in the clan castle. And you will see the Valks come in down here. So this is basically just a Go Lalo. I guess it could be a Gova Lalo. But this one works out really well. I just wanted to show this one off because the execution on the kill squad and then the Lalo was just absolutely amazing. Absolutely wrecked through Hendonomic space. So that happens sometimes, and you know, that's a good wake-up call for us in this base, in this war, as maybe our bases aren't the best for the current meta. I know my base is kind of old and a lot of our guys, you know, need some new bases, so kind of a good wake-up call when you get, you know, a 70% hit rate from the opposing clan. Nice use of the freeze there to take out that, or freeze the single Inferno so that that Wrecker can just go straight up through this side. See the drag baby dragon come out, and there comes those witches, or the Valkyries rather, right into the center of the base to just take out some of those structures, and they just run all around here and get huge value, guys. Queen's gonna come in, take out that dragon. Clan castle's down at this point. Most of the base is taken out, like half of the base is taken out, or like 40%, but still, half of the base is taken out, taking out sweepers, and you'll see the Lalo just comes in super nice on this one, hits the Queen's ability. Queen's just gonna get through some of those structures, and here we go with the Lava Hound getting hasted in there, hasting in the balloons also behind the Hound, just so that they're not wasted, you know, that way when the Hound is kind of running through the base, those defenses were still on it. So very nice execution on those haste spells. Great use getting those balloons into the base and with the Hounds. That way your Hounds aren't just getting wrecked in there when you push them in. I see that a lot, and I even do that a lot, where I'm kind of having my balloons lagging behind my Hounds. But I like the use of the haste here, and that's really, you know, like I said, I wanted to show this one off because I thought this was just a really well executed attack overall, and a lot of their 10s were. But I don't want to show off all of Blame Adam stuff. Come on, this is about Mad Ram. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, GG to Mad Ram, but it's a Blame Adam from Mad Ram. All of us enjoyed that war. It was a great finish, but you guys destroyed us 10v10, and gotta pay you some respect showing off this nice little Lalo attack here. And you see, man, really well executed. Like I said, really clean and crisp through there. And there you have it. That's a really popular attack going around. We've seen a lot of clans running Lalo. Maybe our bases are just good for Lalo. But again, GG to Blame Adam. Their hit rate was absolutely ridiculous. Did get that win. You know, our 11s and 12s kind of bailed out our 10s with the lower hit rate. So, you know, that helps out quite a bit. So there we have it, guys. Some Town Hall 10s current meta war attack strategies along with my epic fail. I don't want to talk about it. My epic fail. The 99% 2-star feels bad, man. What do you guys think? Should that have been a 3-star? Or do you think I deserve the 2-star? Let me know down in the comment section. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash Bashing.